student. My name is Vaibhav Sir and now we are going to discuss about digestion. First of all, we need to know about nutrition. The way we take food inside our body means that the utilization of food inside our body to build up our muscles and to get energy is called nutrition. Basically, whatever food we are eating, that is rice, wheat, chapatis, vegetables, etc., fruits, all things we are consuming is a type of nutrition. So basically, what is nutrition? The mode by which we are taking food. We are eating whatever we are eating, it is a part of nutrition which is helpful for our body. Okay, now I hope nutrition is clear to all of you. So that we are going to discuss about autotrophic and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. We all know that in small classes we know this, that there are two modes of nutrition. First autotrophic and second is heterotrophic. So autotrophic mode of nutrition is that mode of nutrition from in which plants or animals preparing their own food. Basically, we consider in autotrophic mode of nutrition only plants, because plants have chlorophyll. They used the process of photosynthesis to prepare their own food. As we all know that plants have leaves. Okay? Inside the leaves there are chlorophylls, and in presence of sunlight, leaves consume energy and prepare food. Okay? And some animals are chemosynthetic in nature, such as bacteria, which prepare their own food by chemosynthetic process. Okay, this is called chemosynthesis. The organism like bacteria who used to prepare their own food. Okay, then it is chemosynthetic process, and in autotrophic, what is photosynthetic, in which sunlight is consumed to prepare their own food. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you. Now we are going to discuss the most important one of the widest method used, that is called heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Okay, in heterotrophic mode of nutrition, the animals or plants depends on someone other for their own food. Okay, so as we all know that we are dependent on the other plants and animals to eat something to get nutrition. Okay, to get nutrition to provide our body energy. Okay, so heterotrophic mode of nutrition is that mode of nutrition in which we consume energy from other plants or animals. Okay, we take their energy from autotrophic animals, autotrophic plants. Okay, autotrophic plants and chemosynthetic. Okay, chemosynthetic, example bacteria. Autotrophic, all the plants which are green, which are preparing their own food. Okay, so we are dependent on food. We are dependent for food on plants and animals both. As we all know that we eat hens, okay, and we take vegetables to eat. We have rice, potato, and lots of variety to eat. We have fruits. Okay, so all these things which we are getting, okay, then we get these from autotrophic mode of nutrition. Okay, we are heterotrophic as human being. We are heterotrophic in nature because we are dependent on other things to get nutrition. Okay, next we are going to discuss about digestion. Okay, which is our topic. So first of all, we need to know about digestion. What is digestion? Okay, digestion is a process by which we consume food inside our body and breaks down into smaller particles, and these particles are get absorbed. Okay, the smallest particle in which we can divide. Okay, so let's watch. This is a type of food. Okay, this is food, and what does digestion do? Digestion just simply divides it into small particles so that it can digest in our body. It can assimilate in our body. Okay, so these are the small particles. This is a big particle. Okay, and these are smaller particles. Okay, so if we are going to eat a big particle, okay, if we are going to eat a chapati and then it breaks down into smaller particles, that much small particle which can be absorbed by the villi inside our blood vessels, so that they can provide energy to do work. why we need to eat food? Just think, why we need to eat food? We need to eat food to get energy. Whatever we do, okay, that requires energy. Okay, we get this form of energy and it converted into small particles, and then it absorbed inside our blood vessels, and then it provides us energy to do work, to do whatever we are going to read the books, we are going to play maths or etc. Anything which we are going to do that requires energy. The form of energy which is consumed inside of us, and whatever we are eating we get from autotrophic mode. Okay, but we are heterotrophic. We get our food from autotrophs, just like plants. Okay, so digestion. Digestion simply means breaking down of large food particles into simpler ones which can be absorbed inside our body. Okay, so let us talk about how we eat food. Okay, everyone eats food. Okay, so if we are going to eat food, first of all we put the food and get it inside our mouth. Then first work which was done is by our teeth. How many teeth we have? Anyone have idea? Okay, I'm going to tell you. Mainly if a person is above 30 years or 28 years, then he get 32. Number of teeth? 32. And if he is below than that, then it is 28. Okay, so number of teeth varies from our age to age. As in childhood, we have only 20 teeth. Okay, so teeth are the basic part from which we start digestion. We start to breaking the food. If we are going to put a chapati inside our mouth, first we chew with the help of our teeth, and we masticate it. Okay, we have 4 types of teeth inside our mouth. This mouth is also known as buccal cavity. Okay, so inside our mouth 4 types of teeth: incisor, canine, premolar and molar. Okay, the first pair of teeth which you are watching, which whenever you are going to smile, a big smile, then you know that we are showing our incisors and canine. Canine are the sharp ones and incisor are something like this. Okay, this is incisor and this is canine, the sharp canine. Have you ever watched a dog? The dogs have a sharp canine. Have you ever watched a lion? The lions have a sharp canine. So canines are the basics which used to tear up the food particles. Okay, which used to tear the food. The mainly heterotrophs which are carnivores in nature, they used to eat their food and tear it with the help of canine. Okay, this is incisor. Incisor used to cut the food particles. Basically, whenever you are eating something, you used to these 2 teeth, which are incisor, 2 pair of this side, 2 pair on this side. Okay, this is incisor, and with the help of incisor, we used to cut the food particles. Okay, after that it's about premolar and molar. Premolar and molars are very helpful in digestion. They just work like a mixer grinder. Have you ever seen a mixer grinder? It also used just like that. Okay, just like mixer grinder, which we used to make chutney with the food. Okay, so that these premolars used to break down the larger particles of food particles into smaller ones. Okay, these are premolars and these are molars. So let us talk about dental formula, so that we are going to end up teeth. Okay, so if you are, what is dental formula? First of all, you all know that what is dental formula. Okay, dental means teeth and formula means what is the formula of teeth. So the arrangement of teeth inside our buccal cavity is known as dental formula. As we know this, that is, we have 4 types of teeth. So that incisor, then canine, then premolar, and then molar. So just like that, incisor, canine, premolar, and molar multiplied by 2. Why we are reading like this? Okay, on the first half, this is incisor, then canine, then premolar, and the last, this is molar. So just like that, incisor, canine, premolar, and molar in our lower jaws. So we are going to write the numbers 2. That is 2 incisors on the upper side of the first half, and then canine, 1 canine, and then premolar. How many numbers of premolars are present in our teeth? That is 2. And in the last, this is about molar, and 3 molars are present in our upper jaws. This is the talk about half part of the upper jaws. And now we are going to count the 4 teeth inside our lower jaws. Then 2, 1, 2, 3. Just simple, just like upper, so that same as in the lower, and multiplied by 2, then we get a number. Just count it. 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 6, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, that is 5, and 3 equals to 8. 8, 8, that is 16, and 16 into 2 equals to 32. So that we get this number. Okay. So we can say that our teeth, the number of teeth present in our mouth is 32. Okay, this is clear to all of you. Okay, let's talk about tongue. Tongue is a muscular structure which is present in inside our buccal cavity, which helps to move the food particles inside our mouth. Okay, tongue's basic role is to rotate the food inside our mouth, and tongue has also one more work, to get the taste from the food. Whatever we are eating, we get the taste from our tongue. Okay, this is clear to all of you. So, in the last, there is an enzyme present inside our body which are secreted by saliva. Saliva, do you know what is saliva? The liquid secretion present inside our mouth. Whatever liquid things present inside our mouth is a secretion which is known as saliva. Saliva is secreted from glands, okay, which are known as salivary glands. We have three pair of salivary glands, okay, which secretes saliva, and saliva mixed up with the food with the help of tongue and teeth, so that it provides taste on our tongue. Tongues have taste buds which gives us the taste of anything, whatever we are eating, whether it is salt, whether it is sweet things, whether it is chili. Let's talk about chili. Chili is just a sensation which gives a burning sensation on our tongue. Okay, it is not a type of taste which are produced from the taste buds, but it is a burning sensation. Okay, and these all tastes are present. These all tastes we get is due to the saliva. Okay, saliva. Okay, saliva mixed up with the food, and it provides us taste. Okay, so now we have discussed 2 or 3 things in digestion. First of all, we know what is digestion. Okay, breaking down of food particles, complex food particles into simple ones, and then we divided food particles, big food particles divided into simpler ones which can be absorbed inside our body. And then we talked about what are the types of teeth. What is teeth? Okay, teeth are those parts from which we start digestion. We start to breaking down the food particles into smaller ones. Incisor, canine, premolar, and molar are the types of teeth. There is 4 types of teeth, and in the last, incisor, canine, premolar, molar, incisor, canine, premolar, molar into 2. This is the dental formula. This is the first half of upper jaw. Okay, this is the first half of upper jaw, and this is the first half of lower jaws. Okay, this is the second half of lower jaws, and then we multiplied it by 2, so that we get a number of 32, because the number of incisors are 2, the number of canine is 1, the number of premolar is 2, and the number of molars are 3. Okay, 2, 1, 2, 3 upon 2, 1, 2, 3. Just you have to remember, just like in nursery classes, you know 1, 2, 3. Okay, you just remember this one number, that is 2, and then just simply write 1, 2, 3, and then in the second half 2, then 1, 2, 3. Just multiply it by 2, you get the number 32. And after that we talked about tongue. What is tongue? Tongue is a muscular structure which is attached with a bone that is called hyoid bones, and movement of tongue is in the whole mouth. Okay, tongue's movements is in the whole mouth to rotate the food inside our mouth, okay, and to mix it with the saliva. What is saliva? Saliva is a liquid secretion which are secreted by salivary glands. Okay, saliva. There are 3 pairs of salivary glands present inside our mouth. So we have discussed whole things about buccal cavity. These all things are present inside our buccal cavity. That is the teeth. Okay, then saliva. Okay, and then tongue. Okay, thank you class.